Living aligned with your life, living the life that really fits to you. My name is Karen Masnitsa-Etaukot. Probably you know me, and I want to share with you a presentation that I made for what is it that makes you live the life that fits to you. Enjoy it, and I love to meet you somewhere. Living aligned with your life. Most of us have the desire to feel kind of in sync with your own life. And when we are in sync with your own life, life flows in a way, not that there are no problems, but we feel kind of it's okay. There is a good balance between challenges and nice things, and we enjoy generally our daily life. We like to stand up in the morning. We love to do what we do, most of the things at least. Yeah. But how to live a life when you have come to a situation in yourself, that you perhaps have done years of personal development, but you feel that your own life has kind of gotten stuck. You're still in the same old life, but you are not the same person anymore, like how to live a life that fits to you, who you are now at this very moment in your life. That's the topic of this video that I like to share with you. The newex approach, perhaps, when you come out of the NLP, or perhaps also other techniques, and they're not just techniques, they have also a philosophy, as they feel that when we take these ones as truths, like assumptions we call them, when you take this one as truths, then you will experience and change your perception of the reality as you live it now in, and the reality as you experience yourself. And probably you have done that already several times. And this is a step next after when you have done already quite some development work. Then the newex approach will again change your total approach of how you look at life. And I really love to share that with you. So let me share one of the assumptions for you to have a little bit of clue, in which direction it might go. If you feel also that it is a fit for you, you feel that there is a yes for yourself when you hear about this approach. So one of the assumptions is, that you don't have to change anything. You cannot even change really anything. All that is in us, we only need to support and to develop it further. All traits, with no exception at all. Yeah, our worst traits are our biggest benefit, not what we learn out of it. I know that, like with its obstacles, and when we are overcoming obstacles, then you are growing as a person. I don't want to say that it is not true. I have trained NLP in a long time, and it is a philosophy of NLP also. But I have, in the years that I work with people, I've really come to know where people get stuck and where we go astray from ourselves, where we are not really honoring who we are at this very moment with all that it is in us. And then I learned that all traits that we have, all of them, have also a potential not just to be loved and to accept yourself as you are with all the things that you don't like actually so much, but you accept. No, this goes much far beyond that. It's not just accepting yourself, it is seeing the potential that each of those traits that you have for you. And let me give an example. Perhaps you are someone who likes to let me take something. Perhaps you are someone who likes to postpone things, does not does put other things first, and the things that you don't like to do, you don't want to do them. But it has cost you also a lot, because probably the reason that you are postponing things is that you don't want to have certain confrontations that contain the works that you are postponing. Perhaps you don't like it, you make perhaps mistakes, or it is boring, or it gives you even more the feeling that this is not my life, this is not how it should be, and you're postponing. But finally you put yourself, because you're still living your life as you have always lived it, or not always, but as you live it now, and you don't feel so much at home anymore you are getting into troubles probably if you're postponing, because finally you do want to do those things. Yeah. And if you have the possibility to postpone, and I say Exactly that, because some people, they don't have to. They're the things they don't like to do, they have to do it very fast. Done with it, So postponing is not something that all people do. But if you are the owner of that wonderful trait of postponing, then you have also a quality. If you don't do it to avoid anymore something, but then you have the quality to look for other ways to do what you want to do. Then you don't just go into this sheep modus, I have to do this, I'm going to do this, No, you have the quality to overthink, and to say, no, I make a conscious choice of what I do. Postponers do have that, and often they're also very creative and finding other solutions. Now you use perhaps your creativity to find excuses, but you have this creativity, and together with the brilliant trait of postponing, you can really find new ways to do that, which perhaps is part of what wants to be done or is part of what has to be done, probably. But if you allow yourself the freedom to creatively do something else, and you feel that courage to do that, then postponing is brilliant. You're just not a sheep running after the responsibilities without thinking. So it is something that you really want. So it's not just accepting, who you are, and not talking negative about yourself and pulling yourself down and feeling incapable and worthless and so on because you don't do things. But you see and you feel, how brilliant you actually are, and that everything that is in you is just something that it's I also like to say a gift box for you, something beautiful is in it, in every single trait that you do have now. And this course, this program, brings you in contact with that, and at the same time it brings you in contact with your love and likes. It's a very, very beautiful process and a mind shift, and this is just one of the assumptions that I want to share with you in this program, which actually is making out the newex approach. So I would like to share also shortly with you, some of the people that have followed the training, and what their benefits was. Because I can tell you something and I can just tell you something, but you don't have to believe that. But please believe the people, some of them, who want to share that now with you.
I would recommend this program to absolutely every human on planet Earth. I think it is amazing what type of growth I have experienced through the program, and I could not imagine any other format that would have allowed me to work on those issues and work through these issues and grow in another way than I did it with Karin. And yeah.
The benefits for me for following the program were many. As an artist, for quite a while, I was blocked, not just writer's block, but creative block, and questioning myself and the creativity. And following the program gave me the maybe freedom to just fly with my creativity comfortably again.
Thanks to my work with Karin, I found the courage to really take some bold decisions in my life, decisions that were not even on my radar when we started working together, but that really emerged through the work with her.
Yeah, in case you don't know me, even though I think most of you that are listening have followed the program, have had some coaching, have listened to my blogs, to videos that I make in my Facebook group. So I do believe most of you will know me. But for the ones that are listening and watching and who don't know me, who am I? Now, my name is Karin Masnitsa-Tarokot, and I am a professional coach since more than 25 years. And in the years, that I worked, I already shared that, I have developed several postmasters, and this one is now something that has really emerged, out of a book that I wrote, and out of the many experiences I had with people, how they got the pattern that I have seen, and how they got confident and brave to live the life that really fits to them. And I also have seen, that this is the essential part. Doesn't matter what life you live, the content of your life, is only determined by who you are. And that is what I really found out. And that there is no right or wrong way. There is just your way, that which fits to you. Yeah. And the newex approach, newex is standing for New World Experience. Yeah. And this newex approach is essential, especially also when you have already done quite some years of personal development. Because I'm as I said, I'm working with people on that level already since 25 years, and till I came to this awareness, to these assumptions, it also took me quite a while. And and you don't need to have much of experience with it. Even if you have done never anything before, it's still something, which really can open your eyes. And it would be wonderful if you take that chance. A little bit more about the newex approach. I already said that there's a lot of potential in you, that we have ignored since many years, or we have tried to accept them. We look them as disturbing traits, and honestly said, they are often also in our way. They make us feel that we are not moving, and we create uncomfortable situations by living them. Yeah? But in reality, those traits just want to be seen and nurtured, developed and challenged to become a constructive part of you. Yeah. So you will, in this 2 months of this course, is 2 months. Yeah. So you'll get in contact with your true human nature in a caring and very supportive environment. That's important, that there is a supportive and caring environment. And you will learn that more and more to become that caring and supportive environment. Probably you are already very supportive and caring, but you might also have, if you have not yet made those changes, not changes, but if you have not yet made those adjustments in your life, that it is again a fit to you, that you feel that you living an expression of yourself, then probably you have not found yet the way to develop them, because they need your care and attention, not just to love. It's not just enough to love them, just like a child. Sure, love is a very essential part for the development of a child, but also it needs exposure, it needs encouragement, it needs also to know ways how to do things. And by those ways, again, it learns. And this is the same with the parts in you that want to develop. So because you get more in contact with yourself, more in contact with your love, likes, your knows, your boundaries, you could become more and more strong in it. You feel yourself better, you're better in contact with your body. And for that purpose, because you're owning your full potential, your whole, even you don't live it, it's not necessary to live all of it, but you feel strong, you feel stronger. And for that, you also feel strong and brave to take more concrete steps in your life. And these are only your likes and loves that gives you that direction. And for that purpose, they're very, very much important. Yeah, this training, that course, that program that I'm offering to you is not just an online course, where I give you some information. Not at all. I do a lot of coaching during the course, and during the course, you will see that you will uncover those parts. You will see your pattern, and you will see how you can support yourself in order to create that nourishing environment for yourself to grow. But that's not only the only thing that will happen in this course, because you will also see how those parts are your treasures, and you will feel much more energy towards yourself, that you want to kind of excitement about yourself, about all that lives in you, not just some parts, but all of it. But that's not all, not at all. Very practical weekly assignments, they are part of this course. And these assignments are not assignments, like that you have to sit an hour and to do some exercises or something like that. These assignments are tailored in that way that they are part of your normal life. That's important, because you don't want to have some other theory that you do and you feel good. You want to implement it in your life as you live it now. From there, from the inside, there comes the changes. There comes the decision. So it's not that you live two lives anymore. One perhaps is spiritual and personal development and environment that you love and you love to be in and you feel good about, and then you have this other life where you live more or less like a stranger and you feel that it isn't a fit anymore. It's not that you throw all away, not at all. But inside from there, that is what development is. It's not change, it's development. Also, how you will design your life, it's development. And that takes place in daily life. And those assignment and exercises, even though sometimes there can be an exercise which you do perhaps for a few days just for yourself in order to become aware or to reflect, but it always comes back to life. This is where it happens. This is what we're talking about, your life as you live it now. And then there is a blog, very, very important part of this program. You daily reflect in a blog and on your process, on your thoughts, and once a week I give a feedback to you personal in order to help you to come to the next week. Where are we going? Are you ready to make the next step in your life? Are you ready to align yourself to develop those parts that you feel where you want to head to, that you feel really safe in yourself in order to make your next steps? Then enroll for this course. I'm very, very happy and grateful and honored to coach you towards that. It's a great pleasure for me, and also it will be also great for you. I'm very